Hey everyone, it's Darby from Blue Television Games. Today I'll be unboxing and showing gameplay of the Wonder Boy The Dragon's Trap Collector's Edition from Limited Run Games. But before we unbox this, let's briefly go over some of the history of the game. Wonder Boy The Dragon's Trap is actually a remake of Wonder Boy 3 The Dragon's Trap. It was originally released on the Sega Master System in 1989 and was developed by Westone Bit Entertainment and published by Sega. The first version I played of the game was called Dragon's Curse on TurboGrafx 16. When they ported Wonder Boy 3 to the TurboGrafx 16, they changed the name. When I played Wonder Boy on my Nintendo Switch, I was very confused as I had thought, wow, this is exactly like Dragon's Curse on TurboGrafx 16. Turns out, for the most part, it's the same exact game. This version released in 1990. There was also a Game Gear version that released in 1992, which shares the name Wonder Boy The Dragon's Trap. In 2007, Japan released a version of the game as part of their Sega Ages 2500 Volume 29. This was a collection of all the Wonder Boy games. Also in 2007, Dragon's Curse was released on the Wii's Virtual Console. Then in 2009, Wonder Boy 3 The Dragon's Trap was released as well. Now almost 10 years later, we have this new version once again titled Wonder Boy The Dragon's Trap. Let's get to the unboxing. So here we have Wonder Boy The Dragon's Trap in this sweet box with some awesome cover art on the front. Has that Sega Master System look to it, that's really cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get it opened up here and see what's inside. Alright, so first up we have the soundtrack. Let's go ahead and set everything else to the side for now. We'll check out the soundtrack first. Open it up and it's actually a 2-disc soundtrack, which is really cool. We have the original soundtrack, and then we have the good, the bad, and the unused. Here's a closer look at the second disc. I love that art on there. So here we go, Wonder Boy on the PS4. There's the disc with some awesome art. One thing that's super cool about this cover art is it's actually reversible. So see under the disc, we can actually flip the cover art and make it look old school like the Sega Master System. We also get something that most modern games lack, and that's a manual. And it is super retro. I love this. Even the old retro controller in the manual looks sweet. There's info here on how to play the game. It's also very detailed, explaining what you're looking at when you see the screen, your equipment, your gold shops. There's locked doors, unlocked doors, different items and weapons. I love this list of enemies and all the artwork here. Next page has the boss dragons and some helpful hints. Here we have info on the new Wonder Girl as well as the retro feature, which we'll get to in a moment, and a place to put our passwords down. Here we have some collector's cards that are also included in the collector's edition. Each of these cards has a different character from the game. All these are really detailed and I love the artwork. It's just another great addition to this collector's box. We'll go ahead and show you all the cards that were included. I must say I love getting little extras like this in a collector's edition, even if it's something as simple as collectible cards. Here's a picture of our character with a little shield and a sword. Picture of a castle kind of crumbling down. We got some skeletons. And finally, just a little bit more artwork here. The final thing included in the collector's box is a giant poster. Let's go ahead and open it up. And there we have it. This thing is pretty huge. It looks great. Another great addition to this collector's box. Alright, now that we've unboxed everything, let's take a quick look at the gameplay and show you why this game really shines. But once we start up the game here, if you go into the options, you'll see options for retro visuals, retro music, and retro sound effects. You also have scanline effects, retro monitor effects, and FM sound unit effects. This is all fine and dandy, but the cool thing about this game is once you get into the game, you can actually change all this on the fly. So here we are in the modern looking version of the game, hit a button, and instantly retro. It's seamless. So cool. One quick note is the retro style graphics are very similar to the TurboGrafx version that I played, but still a bit different. I'm not sure how it stacks up to the Master System version, but just something worth noting. As you can see here though, the modern version does look amazing. Being able to switch on the fly really goes to show you how much work they put into the modern style graphics. I'm really impressed with how much it looks like a cartoon in the modern version graphics. Another really cool thing about the retro option is that it actually affects the cutscenes as well. So if you're watching a cutscene and you hit the button to activate your retro filter, as you can see, it completely changes the cutscene. Alright everyone, this will conclude our Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap unboxing. This is a limited run game. This is not something you can get easily. You can still find copies of it on eBay. Keep in mind that you can snag a digital copy of Wonder Boy on your Nintendo Switch, as well as some other platforms right now today. Let me know what you think of this collector's edition box in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Over to the left is a couple other videos from BTG I think you might enjoy. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you around.